Hey friends, Jen here, aka Sober Sis, and I just wanted to hop on and make a quick, fast video just to encourage you this Thanksgiving and holiday season. And when I say holiday season, I wrote down a list of all the holidays that I could potentially think of where drinking is not only socially acceptable, but actually socially the norm. Listen to this list. It's going to blow your mind. No matter where you live in the world, if you're listening to this list, you'll hear what I mean. Some of the holidays that we all have, for example, usually Halloween is kind of a kickoff. So Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day. If you're in the US, the Super Bowl, St. Patty's Day, your anniversary, birthday parties, girls' night out, baseball games, the rodeo, July 4th, weddings, a Mother's Day brunch, baby showers, concerts, music art festivals. There's even a National Margarita Day. So as you can see, it's really not about a holiday, it's about the holidays, which actually span the scope of the calendar. So what are you going to do about it? These are all days that people say, drink with us. This is a normal day to drink. But what if you're wanting to take a night off? What if you're wanting to take a holiday off? And maybe set down the drink that you're used to having and try something else and maybe be more present in your own life. So if that's you, I just wanted to encourage you with 2 or 3 tips that I have written down. So if I'm glancing, it's because I'm reading and I'm making this video on my phone. But here are just a few things to remember. Number 1, you've got to remember that alcohol itself has no magic powers. It is just a substance in a glass. Yes, it numbs your mind. It alters your state of being. But listen, if you're with great people, you're going to have a great time. If you're with people that are boring, lame, difficult, they're probably going to be difficult anyway. You don't need to change who you are to be in the environment you're in. You need to stay who you are when you're in a challenging environment. And that feels so much better, not only physically the next day, but just your own sense of self and self-respect and resilience is amazing when you are able to retain who you really are and who you really want to be in those settings. So just remember that. You are actually much more resilient than you think you are. In fact, you are you do things operating sober person all the time. Think about it. How many things do you do throughout your day sober-minded? You go to the grocery store, you meet people at the gym, you go to work, you visit with friends at a coffee shop. All of those times you're interacting and you're around people. You don't have to have a drink in your hand to connect and have fun and just build relationships. So it should be no different on the holidays. Another thing to remember is to have a plan. Did you know that your subconscious mind, your belief system inside, will operate faster than your conscious mind and your good intentions? So if you don't have a plan in place, if you haven't pre-decided before you get in a tricky situation or in a situation where someone naturally just hands you a drink, then you're probably going to go for the drink. You're probably going to do what you've always done. But when you have a plan, then you can have that awareness and that pause. You know what I always say when I walk into a party or into a dinner where everyone's drinking and someone says, "Can I get you a drink?" I say yes. I would love one. It's so much better to be positive than it is negative. So I usually say, I've just been running around all day. I'm parched. I would love to start with water. Or I just look at their selection, and sometimes I even bring my own beverage, kind of BYOB, bring my own sparkling water or just some options that I have. I just say, "Oh yeah, great, I brought something. Do you have a glass I can pour it in?" And I act like it's as normal as can be. And really, they're just so glad as a hostess or a host that I'm happy. That's their goal, is to make me feel comfortable and make me feel happy. So if I walk in confident and saying yes, then they're going to feel that way. And the last thing is just treating yourself well. A lot of times when we get through difficult things or hard circumstances, sometimes it's just tough. Sometimes you just have to take one for the team. You just have to take a night or a day and realize it may not be exactly what you would have chosen or exactly what you would have wanted. But you can be thinking and preparing for what it is you do want. So a lot of times after a challenging event or a night where I felt like I was going to just need to really stay mindful, and I just wanted to treat myself to something the next day. So sometimes I take the money I would have spent on drinks out with girlfriends, and I just pocket that away in my own mind, and I spend it on a massage the next day, or I buy something that I wouldn't normally buy. Just to remind myself of my value, my worth, and that I can do hard things, and it is fun to have something to look forward to. So anyway, these are just my tips and ideas. No matter where you are when you're watching this, and no matter what holiday it is, to tell you the truth, there really is a reason and an excuse in our cultures to drink anytime, anywhere. And so just be mindful of that and be aware that you do have options. You don't have to do what you've always done. You can shake it up. And I just, again, encourage you to stay sober-minded and stay aware, and enjoy your holiday. Bye.